So Friday was just super busy that day, and Thursday was a scramble to get my Thursday master stuff done. So that's why I didn't get to listen to everything till the weekend. And I got super messed up for the first time in a long time via alcohol on Friday night.
It.
You knew it?
Yep. I could sense it.
It was in the air.
Yep.
I didn't get to my car. Well, I still woke up super early to work out, super hungover. And Olympic lifting while super hungover is fucking awful.
Yeah, I bet.
Yeah. Well, I was not trying to push any PRs that on Saturday. But I had to go to the gym, not only because I wanted to, but the guy I was drinking with and crashed with, he's one of the coaches on Saturday. And he was one of the
No
bartenders.
excuses for you.
Yeah, so he's like, so I crashed with him and we went to the gym together. And then he was like, Garrett, I don't know how you're gonna. It's like, I don't know how we're gonna get you to your car because I gotta teach this class. And I was like, well, and I normally don't stay I do Olympic lifting normally and leave, but there's an actual CrossFit class afterwards. And so I was like, well, I guess I'm doing the CrossFit class too. I mean, if I can't leave. So I try to do that, but man, I got to a point where it was like just pressure in my head. It wasn't a headache. It wasn't like a stomach hangover. It was literally like my temples and like almost like giant cell arteritis, what I would imagine that would feel like just pulsing pressure on my sides. I felt a little bit when I ran, and I've run while hungover before, and that can help push the hangover out. You can work out the hangover.
Yeah.
So that's what I did initially with Olympic stuff, but I was kind of jogging for the warm-up part of the CrossFit. And then the strength portion of it was super easy. But the workout was actually designed to fail. It was like 3 rounds for time or for a 25-minute cap. And it was this ladder of 30 deadlifts. This is all at 61 kilos, 30 deadlifts, 25 box jumps, 20 cleans, 20 cleans, 15 jerks, 10 snatches, and then you did it for a second round and a third round. So that's a lot. And at 61 kilos, that ends up being like 135 pounds. So that's a lot of reps. And so I was like, I guess I'll try. And I was like, I'm not doing 61 kilos. Like my max at snatch right now is it was like a month or so ago, like 75 kilos. I was like, I'm not doing that much right now. So I put on like 50 kilos or something like that. And I did the 30 deadlifts, no problem, because it's deadlift, right? Like super easy, especially at that low of weight. Yeah. Repped out those 30. And then I started doing the box jumps. And just that elevation change of jumping.
Jostling all the crap around in your stomach and
just the pressure. Well, with me, it was a reminder that I should probably reinvestigate my whole heart shit.
Yeah. I was going to say, like, I saw I don't know if you texted it to me directly or if I saw it on social media, but your max out on squat. I'm like, oh yeah, so we don't care about the heart anymore.
Yeah. Yeah. Screw their heart. Don't need that thing. And so it was so as I was so it was like a pressure change. And like I was kind of feeling when I was doing like part of the warm-up was just air squat jumps or whatever,
Yeah.
And I've known whenever like I'm working hard and I have a higher heart rate, positional change is really like discomforting for just from a blood pressure wise. Like there's something about it that sometimes makes me feel really bad.
Yeah.
And so as I'm doing these 25 box jumps and 24, it was just like, it wasn't Josh. It was just this increase. I was like, there's a point where it's okay to push through pain and push through whatever. But I was like, I literally might like hurt myself right now in the state of low recovery, low sleep, all these toxins in my body, and doing this really high intense. I was like, no. And so I stopped right then and there. And it was weird just to stop the workout, but it was definitely the right call. and man, it sucked. So I was dealing with that. And then I showered, and then somebody from the gym drove me to my car which is like 15 minutes north from the gym. And then I had to drive 30 minutes back north back to my place. And I got back around like 11:30 on Saturday. And so I then ended up after shooting the shit with Tyler and his family, took like a 3-hour nap.
Nice.
And then I quickly tried to do, I listened to it, and then I was scrambling to do that because then I was hanging out with Sarah.
Yeah.
So you felt it in the air. You felt it on Saturday.
Yeah. I'm like, he's doing some hooligan stuff because it's
He's
taking him longer than it should be just to listen to this thing.